Before we start this video, I'd like to say thanks for all the support in the latest Premier League predictions. Leave a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my Game Week 22 predictions with Leo. Welcome back.
Hello.
We've got a lot of interesting games this week. I made a comeback last week. Leo was 4 or 5 points ahead, and now I am. I'm 3 points behind now. So come on, lads, cheer me on in the comments. I can pull this back this week. All right. Let's get straight into it. The first game of the week is Sheffield United versus West Bromwich Albion. What have you put for that game, Leo?
I have put 2-1 to Sheffield United.
Good score, good score. I put the exact same. Sheffield have been picking up in form lately. What do you think about Sheffield's form? It's been absolutely amazing. Well, it's not been like amazing, but compared to the whole season, they've definitely been pulling it back.
Well, two of the biggest teams in the Premier League, they've not done too bad against recently. Well,
Yeah.
One against Man United at Old Trafford, which nobody expected, and then
Exactly.
the other day when they were versus Man City, they nearly drew with Man City, and Man City have just been doing really well recently.
Yeah, it was 1-0 to Man City, but I think we both went with high score. I think you went with, what did you go with last week?
I think I went with like 2-1 to Man City. I
went with 3-1 last week. Alright, so Sheffield form, do you think they can stay up?
Well, yeah, maybe. I have faith in them, but they would have to win a lot of their games.
Yeah, because Brighton have just beat Spurs, which was my banker's bet last week, and I'm raging. Luckily, your banker's bet didn't pull through, so...
Yeah.
Next, we have Wolves versus Arsenal, and I'll go first. I went with 2-0 to Arsenal because Wolves... Well, they did just bring a new striker in, but I don't know, that he'll have to get used to the team first to start scoring, and once he does, yeah, once he does start scoring, I think it will turn around the season for them, but not the now. So what have you gone with?
I've went with the same as you, 2-0 to Arsenal.
Got a lot of same scores today. Why have you put that?
Just because Wolves, I like Nuno, right? But Wolves has just not been on great form recently.
Yeah.
And like getting beat off of Crystal Palace and that, West Brom, and yeah, like Arsenal picked back up on form, and I just think Arsenal win this, and I think it will be Arsenal.
Yeah, me too. Do you think who do you think's next to get sacked in the Prem?
If Steve Bruce doesn't keep doing what he done against Everton, then I think Steve Bruce maybe.
I think it's either going to be Nuno or Steve Bruce.
Nah, Nuno's a living legend. He just donated £250,000 to poor people in Wolverhampton.
That's not got anything to do with football though, is it?
Yeah, but I think they'll extend his time at the club. Unless
0 wins in 9 games.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get back on form, I think he will get sacked, but just not yet, right?
Zero wins in 9 games, that's really bad for a team. But yes. I think, not yet, not this week, but in a few weeks' time, if he doesn't pull up, he's getting the sack. Alright, next we have Man United versus Southampton. What do you think about this game?
I think Man United will win this at Old Trafford, but very, very narrowly. I don't know. I'm gonna go 1-0 to Manchester United.
Alright, I went with 2-1. Southampton, they should have got a draw. They were robbed. They were robbed by VAR. They'll get the goal this time, but they won't get 2 goals. Do you think Man U might get another draw? They've been getting a lot of draws lately. Do you think they could get another draw?
I wouldn't be shocked if Man United drew. And to be
Yeah.
honest, I wouldn't be shocked if they lost. But I think Man United will win this game.
What do you think? Do you think they're still in the title race? Do you think it's still possible?
I think they're definitely still in the title race, but their form's dropped a tiny wee bit. They need to bring back their form. You know, when they went top of the table, that's what they need to be like now.
Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes
definitely.
just isn't cutting it this past few weeks.
Yeah. Next we have Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Now Steve Bruce, he's starting to improve. What do you think about this game? What have you put down?
Well, people would say he's starting to improve, but we don't really know if he's starting to improve until he's played a few more games, and then you can see. Because I know he just won 2-0 against Everton, but that one game doesn't tell you the manager is right.
To be fair, for the last 3 games, it has been really good. He just hasn't got the win until last week.
I am going to go personally on this game 2-1 to Newcastle.
I've put 2-1 to Newcastle as well. Last week Palace came through for me. This week, come on Newcastle, pull through. Is Newcastle, are they turning around their form? Is Steve Bruce becoming a masterclass? What do you think?
Maybe. We'll have to see.
We will. Next we have Burnley versus Man City. Now Burnley's at home, you've got to remember that.
Yep. But they just lost 2-0 to Chelsea.
Yeah, and if they lose 2-0 to Chelsea, they're going to lose to Man City, aren't they? I've put down 2-1. Originally I did put down 3-1, which I think will come back down to haunt me. Nah, you know what? Mint's video change. 3-1. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping with it. 3-1. Man City, what do you think about them?
Well, I'll tell you my prediction, but I have a little fun fact of the day to put into the video.
Yay!
I'm going to go 2-0 to Man City. And
Alright.
I've got a fun fact for all the people watching. So, Man City, just there in January, played 9 games and they won every single of the 9 games. They are like the
only team to do that.
They're the only team in the English league that started about 150 years ago to win that many games in 1 month.
Yeah.
That was hard to say, so you better give me a round of applause.
Yeah, he took his time to remember that one, guys. You gotta give him, leave a like for that. Leave a like, guys. Next we have Fulham versus Leicester. Now what have you put down?
I have put down 1 each, just because Fulham, I think Fulham, they're like the underdogs of the Premier League, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
They can bring results out. Normally against bigger teams they don't do as well. They can score against them. They've got a really strong attack, they normally score quite a lot of goals. I think Leicester will draw with them. But I think if Vardy was not injured, then Leicester would win this game. But I think it'll be 1 each.
Yeah, Leicester, they drew with Everton and then they just lost to Leeds, but this is why I've put a win for Leicester here. I've went with 1-0. They'll probably score and try and hold back maybe. I know Fulham usually score in these types of games. They usually score in all their games, but they're going to hold it back and Leicester are just going to get a win here, I hope. Vardy's out. That's really going to change the impact of the game here. But yeah, 1-0 to Leicester. So next we have Leeds versus Everton. What are your thoughts on this game, Leo?
I think that Everton, they just came from a 2-0 loss to Newcastle. Leeds have just came from a 2-1 win against
3-1.
Leicester. Oh, was
Yeah.
it 3-1? Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's the aliens abducting you again.
I'm just gonna say I think it's 1 each. Same as the Fulham Leicester game. I'm going the same score, 1 each.
I've went with 1 each as well. Do you think,
But originally you went 2 each, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I did,
And
and then I changed it just before the video as we were going through our list. Leeds, they've just beat Leicester, so like, if you can beat Leicester, surely you can grind out a draw with Everton. I know Everton usually win games like these, but
yeah. Everton have not been doing as well lately.
yeah, that's why I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Right, on to the next one. It is Aston Villa versus West Ham.
You can go first this time.
I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win to West Ham. Reasons because they've just brought in Jesse Lingard. I think he is starting in this game. I think he will do good. He's not had playtime in I can't remember how long.
He had playtime like a few weeks back because I think it was like, I don't know what game they were playing. They were playing against like, I don't know who they were playing against, but it was like one of the weird teams. I don't know if it was an FA Cup match or if it was one of the weird teams.
Yeah, I think it was an FA Cup match.
They played like Mata and that and Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, but Lingard, he will get playtime at West Ham. I can guarantee you that. I've went with 2-1. West Ham, even though they've just lost to Liverpool, who I think West Ham were expecting like a 1-0 win or a 1-1 draw, but they lost 3-1 surprisingly. Not many people expected that, but I think they want to bounce back and get a win, try and get top 5, stay in that top 5. Aston Villa, I'm sorry Aston Villa fans, but 2-1 to West Ham.
Do you think Jesse Lingard and Souček will be a midfield masterclass?
I think they will, yeah. Depending on Lingard and what he does at the club, if Lingard performs, yes.
Lingard's meal. I have went for 2 each.
Good score, good score. They are both scoring sides, which is why I didn't go with a clean sheet. But I have went with 2-1 to West Ham, and you've went with 2 each. Good prediction.
Yep.
Next we have Liverpool versus Brighton. Now Liverpool have just signed a new centre back. They finally responded to all the fans in the community, and they've signed Ben Davies from Preston. What's their club's name? Preston Town, is it?
I don't know.
Just Preston. 2 million they were signed for. Robertson, they signed him for like, what was it, like 7 million, 17 million, and look at him now. So I think this lad's a young star coming up. He's 22 years of age. He looks good. I watched a few clips of him last night when the news was just coming in, and he looks really good. And there's news of a new player from Schalke coming in, but I'm not sure we managed to get the transfer off.
We need somebody who has experience in football, who's not really a youngster, because we've got Reece Williams, Curtis Jones, now Ben Davies, and we've got too many youngsters.
Yeah, but look at Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips is an absolute god, and he's young. And this lad, I think he'll be masterclass. I've got faith in him. Brighton, they just got a 1-0 win over Spurs. Really big win for them. Spurs made Brighton look like Real Madrid, man. Spurs were absolute terrible. Like, terrible, no joke. Like, you should have seen them. I've went with 2-1 to Liverpool. They're going to keep up their form. They want to stay in the title race. Hopefully next week we can beat Man City. I'm not sure we will, but I hope we do. Stay in the title race, lads. Come on, the Reds. 2-1 to Liverpool.
I think I know what the Man City Liverpool score will be.
What?
No. They build all
Probably.
these games up like it's so hyped, like oh my god, Arsenal, Man U, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham.
I know.
Well, Liverpool, Tottenham was different, like no one's talking about. And then they just end up being 0-0, like Liverpool, Man U game as well.
But I feel like if we win that game, the title race is back on, man.
Yep.
So next, wait, did you even say your prediction? No, you didn't.
No, you didn't let me.
I like
3-1.
talking. 3-1. All right. We
Well,
did just
I didn't say who. 3-1 to Brighton. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. 3-1
beat. Imagine.
Brighton could pull through in that game, but I don't think they will. 3-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah. We just beat West Ham 3-1. So if we can beat West Ham without Mane, yeah. But we're gonna win this game, definite. Next, the last game of the match week, and also the biggest game of the match week, is Spurs versus Chelsea. The game playing in the background. I have went with 2-0 to Chelsea, just because Spurs, no Harry Kane equals no goals. I mean, they have got Son, but Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, they're the ultimate duo. They get through the defenders, they score goals. They just need Harry Kane. Without Harry Kane, they're useless.
From what I've heard, in the past month or so, Son hasn't done anything.
Exactly. Like,
I like Heung-min Son, but like...
Heung-min Son is good at counter-attacks. Like, he just gets on the run and he runs by the defenders. If he can manage to do that, it will be a closer game, but... Thomas Tuchel,
that goal,
masterclass.
I really like that goal that got the Puskas award.
Yeah. I think, yeah, 2-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea will win this. Thomas Tuchel, masterclass.
I have went for 1-0 to Chelsea.
Originally, I was going to go with 3-0, believe it or not. But, I didn't, so...
I'm pretty sure Fogden and Fogdad went for 4-0 to Chelsea because I looked at the thumbnail on
that's the fake thumbnail, they always do that. Shout out to Fogden and Fogdad.
Oh yeah, they kind of shouted us out on their stream.
Yeah, they inspired me to do these videos, so shout out to them. Yeah, that's the end of the video, lads. Leave a like and subscribe.
We didn't say our banker
Oh yeah,
bets.
our bankers bet. My bankers bet is the Man City game, and so's Leauge, because he decided to copy me.
Yeah, but you decided to copy me with like 2 of the games, so.
Yeah, we're even, lads. We're even. So I'm just gonna say, I'm not begging you or anything, but we have been gaining a lot of subs recently. We're trying to hit 200. Hopefully we can hit 200 by the end of the season this year. I really want to hit 200. Just leave a sub if you watch the videos regularly. Like, that's all I'm asking. You don't need to, but I'd appreciate
guys,
it.
thanks for sticking to the end
And I'll
of the
see
video.
you on the next video.
I'm here to
Bye.
say, just leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. Thanks for all the support in the latest Premier League predictions videos. It's been getting a lot of likes and views. Thanks a lot. See you all next time.